Hello, my name is Amber Bell. Today, how you doing? First things first, if you're not following my channel, please make sure you're following the channel. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up. Please make sure y'all are looking down in the description box so you can get very valuable information that may be of some good to you. Okay, so today on this video I am going to be talking about, guess what, the hat and scarf give back. If you all know, then you know I did this before and some stuff happened and I lost it. So I am starting back up this year, and again, I'll come back better than ever before. Okay, I literally have all my ducks in a row, and I have took time and I have thought about this for a long time before I even said anything. Okay, so again, if that is something that you would like to see me talk about, see me explain, all of that good stuff, please go ahead and stick around for the video. And then, like I said, give your girl a thumbs up. Please make sure that you share this video because I am looking for sponsors. So that would be beneficial to the hat and scarf giveaway. And like I said, sharing is caring. I would appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and let me let y'all in on what's going on, how it got started and all of that good stuff. So stick around. Okay, so we are back. So like I said before, I did the hat and scarf giveaway before. When I first did it the first time, I was doing it in the midst of me leaving my children's father, and of course, him being him, he threw away all my stuff. So here it is, May 23rd at 5:01 p.m. on a Friday, and I'm bringing this to y'all. Now again, I have already thought about this for a long time. I was just literally holding back, really fighting myself and debating myself about it, but I finally gave myself the okay, and I've reached out to a couple other women and they were like, I really think you should do it. So that is what's going on with me. So let me see, let me pull up the flyer. So like I said, if you go back and look at my flyer from the past, it's pretty much still the same goals. It's just I did it better this time. I explained everything fully out. And yes, so the goals, 20 hats and scarf sets for adults. And I'm going to do 40 ear warmers. That is something else that I added to the hat and scarf giveaway. I'm going to be doing ear warmers as well because not everybody wants a hat on their head, but they'll take an ear warmer. The kids goals, 20 hats and scarf sets, 40 ear warmers. Baby goals, 30 hats. And I'm going to put head warmers on there too because why not? But babies, I do not make scarves for babies just simply because of the choking and strangulation hazard. I'm not going to be responsible for anybody babies getting hurt, so I'm not going to have that on my heart and on my hands. So no scarves for babies. So that's that. Like I said, I have a church that I am going to do my first donation to, and I have a shelter in mind that I'm going to do my first donation to. The church I've went to before, the shelter I've went to before. The shelter is actually the DV shelter that I was in when I was posting while in the shelter. If you go back and look at my videos, I was in that shelter. This is the same shelter that I'm going to donate hats and scarves and such to. And then, like I said, there are people that they don't have that option of going to a shelter, so they're out here on the streets. So I'm going to be randomly, giving hats and scarves to them as well. So yeah, and ways to help donate. I have these forms of ways to help are specifically for this reason. I have my own Cash App, so it's not going to me, but it's going to this Cash App. So I have a Cash App for this. I will accept Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Apple Pay. Like I said, if you all have seen me before, when I was doing it before, I would go buy the yarn, go live. I would post the receipts, just so that I can make sure that my end was covered, because the last thing that you want to do is be called a scammer, and people do scam. But like I said, I have enough. I believe in karma, and I have enough people that have seen me do this before know that I post the receipts. I thank people publicly for assisting and helping. Okay, so that's that. Like I said, making hats and scarves, that is something that soothes me. When I'm frustrated, when I'm irritated, I don't like to sit in my frustration or my irritation. I'd rather take that frustration and irritation out on a hat and scarf and me serving somebody else. So that's how I'm looking at it. And like I said, because it literally calms me down, it helps with my anxiety. So it's not benefiting just me, but it's benefiting somebody else. Somebody may not have the winter necessities to stay warm. So whatever I can do, I want to be of help. Eventually, I know I've said it before, I was just on my Instagram live, so if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. But eventually I want to make blankets for moms that just had babies with the blanket and the hat. Eventually I want to do that. Eventually I want to service those mothers that have lost babies. Make them a little hat with a little blanket, just like a keepsake for them. So eventually I want to do that. Like I said, it's a lot that I want to do, but I want to start off where I'm not overwhelmed. So the hat and scarf fundraiser, I am officially kicking it off on tomorrow. So I'm going to post it tomorrow at 10 a.m. on all platforms. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, it will all be posted. And like I said, at 10 a.m. Is when I'm going to post it. When I post it, it's going to have those payment, where you can send your payment to for the hat and scarf fund. Like I said, I'm going to have my list of people that I am going to recognize. And I'm going to not just recognize them on Instagram, but you will be recognized on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Now, the only way that, I won't do it is if you want to remain anonymous. If you want to remain anonymous, then I will respect your wishes. I have had people do that before. They wanted to remain anonymous, and I've done so. So if that is something that you want to do, just add in your notes. My email is attached to the flyer. let me know that you want to remain anonymous, and I will respect your wishes. Oops, I'm sorry. So yes, I am super excited. Ooh, my phone's popping. I'm super excited. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that watches the videos, that's still been rocking with me. Um, and this is my baby. This is my baby. I'm not going to let anybody mess this up. And I'm going in full throttle. So yes, y'all. So like I said, I just wanted to come on here real quick and let y'all know that the Hat and Scarf Fund is going back up, and I will post the flyers tomorrow. And like I said, I appreciate y'all for helping. I appreciate y'all sharing my videos. Please share this one. Please let other people know. And if in any kind of way that you all can help, I will greatly appreciate it. So yes, y'all. So I am going to go back in and do some more work and get some more things done. And like I said, I will let y'all know, or I will post that video tomorrow at 10 a.m. letting y'all know the details. And yes, so I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.